Roll tide, man. Come on in, man. Come on in. Come on in, man. Roll tide, full of pride. Once again, come on in, man. Yo. Few things to talk about. Bama getting disrespected already. Already, man. Once again, roll tide, full of pride. You come in the chat. Make sure you like it up. Down at the levee. We going fishing at the levee. Roll tide, man. You know what it is. Few things to get into. First thing I'm gonna get into is the disrespect that has been shown to Bama from the coaches, so to say, per se. You know, it's not a definite ranking, but the nerve of some of these coaches and people who rank teams and put them in certain positions, you know. But it just shows you how certain coaches, certain teams, it's a certain biasness and a certain hate for Bama, you know, till this day, right? Right. But as far as the portal goes, Bama finishes the portal strong. I'm gonna break down the roster, the whole state of Bama. You know, where's the program really at after the transfer portal? What may still be some of the weaknesses, et cetera, et cetera. We're gonna talk about a few things tonight, right? Right. But I must start with the disrespect and just the disrespect of the so-called rankings. Now I believe they may have changed. I'm gonna check the newest rankings as well. Take Jedi in the building. Hey, hey, tonight is roll time, man. You know what it is, dog. Shout out my boy Tech in the building though. Hey, free three, man. I repeat, free three, huh? Yeah. But yeah, first we got to get into the disrespect. But before that, I just got to give big props to Alabama for the way they finished in the portal, acquiring talent in the trenches where it was most needed. O line, D line, boom. They did their due diligence to get these guys in. I mean, everybody was worried, Bama losing players and wondering what is Bama going to do. Then you land Terrence Green, you land Racing Delgatti, you bring in an edge rusher from South Carolina. You just they continue to start making moves and moves, bro, and it ended very well. Now, as we know, you have to develop these players, get them used to your system. They have to perform on the field, hands down, man down, right, right. But at the end of the day, it's no denying the talent that Bama has now, especially up front. Like I say, Terrence Green can change every aspect of your defense, bruh. Period. What he brings to the table, his size, his athleticism for his size, his power, a true nose tackle, a true juggernaut. Then you talk about your linebackers running around, making plays. He will make their jobs easier, so it will be one big domino effect. Shout out Slow in the building, Slowy in the building, or Chloe. Is that Chloe or Slowy? I'm gonna say Chloe. Shout out Chloe in the building, heavy. Roll Tide. Let's get it, man. Colin, what up, big dog? Colin in the building, heavy. Roll Tide, full of pride. I repeat, Roll Tide, full of pride. But this is what it's about here, man. For real. Eli the goat in the building. What up, big dog? You know what it is, man. Roll Tide, full of pride. I repeat, huh? Roll Tide. But the state of Bama, I would say we still have to wait to see. Oh, Cohen. We still have to wait to see how everything pans out. It's going to come down to coaching, et cetera, at the end of the day. That's what it's going to come down to. Bottom line, baby, for real. How do these players get developed, young, older, whatever? But I'm very satiated at the moves that Bama made in the transfer portal. Now, with this still maybe some weaknesses to address? Yes, I will get into that as well, man, for real. But at the end of the day, Bama put themselves in a great position to win next year. As we know, Kalen DeBoer is doing it his way. He said before he knows what a championship team looks like. And can you really deny it or debate it too much? When he took a Washington team to the championship, they ultimately lost, right? But at the end of the day, if he says he knows what it takes and what a championship roster looks like, then you have to give him the benefit of the doubt. Period, man. Yeah. And we are in year 3 now, so now it's really getting down to the nitty gritty. Now we're really gonna see who the boy really is. Do I feel like some coaches may need to get fired? Yeah, especially coaches in the trenches. But at the end of the day, guess what, man? If coaches aren't fired, it just is what it is. But you definitely got to take a look at that offensive lines coach. You even got to take a look at Ryan Grubb, maybe even Freddie Roach. Everyone must be evaluated at a certain level and held to a certain standard. You know what I mean? If they're not doing their job, because it's no excuse for Bama not to be much improved in the run game, especially, man. What they acquired during the transfer portal, you telling me they shouldn't have a solid run game? If they don't, if the run game is piss poor again this year, it is a big conundrum and it's inexcusable. And once again, boom, it's going to be all eyes on DeBoer. It's DeBoer's team. He's the head coach, right? So all this buddy, all this other bullshit, time to go out the door. It's time to get serious, man. It's time to get real deal. No Holyfield, but shut out respect. Holyfield, he is a boxing legend, right? Right. So we're gonna see how much it really means to DeBoer to have the best coaching staff possible, to have the most experienced coaching staff possible. But it's gonna start with that run game. We need mean dudes up front, dudes who aren't scared, dudes who are going to move bodies, baby. Yeah. So DeBoer has some work to do. The transfer portal is over. Kinda, not necessarily. Players still have time to sign. I believe the teams who played in the championship, their players have a chance to hit the portal as well. So boom, homie. You hear me? Heavy. So it's a lot of work to be done. You still have signing day coming up. Young recruits, young freshmen. So the work is not done at all. It really has just begun, man. Yeah. Roll Tide. But this offseason, Alabama is headed into the right direction. I really believe that, man. Yeah. Pikey Wonders in the building. Oh, we got a Big Ten Goofy in the building. Huh? I repeat, we got a Big Ten Goofy in the building, man. Yeah. Big Ten, baby, we own you. Hey, it's all good. Pikey, huh? What's your name? Pikey? What type of name is Pikey, baby? Huh? Guess what, man? Roll Tide, full of pride. Pikey, win, lose, or draw, dog. Who you with? Who you with? Let me guess. You an Indiana fan now? All these Indiana fans coming out the woodwork. Oh, I know. All these bandwagon Indiana fans who never spoke about Indiana before. Let me guess. You an Indiana fan now, my dog? Okay. All right. I know, man. I know, man. It's easy, right? That's the world we live in, right? Hop on the winning team, who's ever winning. You hop on they nuts, huh? You ride they nuts heavy. It's all right, Pikey. How about you change your name, Pikey? Because I don't like it at all. I think it's real goofy, Pikey. Huh? you know? Eli the GOAT, thank you for pursuing my name right. Hey, no problem, Eli. You hear me? Heavy, man. Roll Tide. Yeah. Three straight championships. SEC hasn't even been represented. It's all good. Hey, Pikey Wonders, which is nothing to wonder about you, right? You are a true purr goofy, and it's nothing purr about you, my dog. No cap. And once again, I ask you who your team was. Who is your team, Pikey, homie? Let me know who your team is. And I don't care what you talking about. How many in a row? Huh? You take Indiana, dog. You take Ohio State, Oregon, whoever else you want to name and put them in the SEC, and let's see how they really finish the year. That's what I want to see, baby. Yeah. I don't care what nobody talking about round yonder. SEC is still the best conference in the land. And I stand on that 10 toes down. Not just as far as talent, right, man? Views, et cetera, as well. Oh, let's not forget Pikey, huh? Pikey, man. Yeah. Alabama was the most watched, most viewed football team in America. I repeat, right? Boom. Alabama was the most watched football team, college football team in America. So let's not sit here and cap, man. The standard still is Bama. People still watch Bama. Oh, they're gonna go crazy for Indiana, who got billions, buku bucks donated to them in their school to bring in players who are 23, 24, 25. Huh? Yeah. And no excuses. Respect to them. Respect to Sig Netty too, man, as well. Huh? But the NIL, the transfer portal has helped all these teams, man. And at the end of the day, tell them to catch up. You hear me, dog? Yeah. But shout out to the Big Ten. Shout out to Indiana for doing their thing. But never get it twisted, never get it misconstrued. And the way we settle this, throw one of them Big Ten teams in the SEC and see what their record is at the end of the year. That's what I want to see. Pikey. Huh? Your name is Pikey, baby, huh? Yeah. Huh? You know? Put Indiana in the SEC, man. Put Oregon in the SEC, man. Put Ohio State even in the SEC. And year in, year out, when they face a grueling schedule like Bama does every year, you tell me, huh? You tell me, my boy, just how good the Big Ten is. My boy Delton, what up, big dog? How you doing, man? Roll Tide, dog. My boy Delton in the building, you know? Yeah, roll Tide, man. Hmm. It sounds like this K Cowan, but no, it's Cohen. I got you, Colin. I got you, heavy homie. Yeah. I think we will need to win the Big Ten next year to make the playoffs. You mean the SEC, Delta? You know? You know what I mean, Delta? You know what I mean? Oh, you Dell on that Bama shit, huh? My dog Andre in the building. What up, homie? My dog Andre in the building, man. Hey, homie, you know what tonight is, man. Roll Tide full of pride, man. But you also know Purple People Eaters are back, homie. Yeah, see y'all tomorrow, man. Heavy. You know what I mean? Heavy, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Let's get it, let's work, and let's grind. But the disrespect has been crazy. The disrespect from the coaches as well has been crazy. I'm going to get into that first. We got Indiana strength coach. I'd rather have y'all old strength coach, Cochran, go Vol Nation. Okay, maybe a nice move for y'all, Dre. Maybe a nice, solid move. But yeah, Cochran was an animal. He was definitely an animal, homie. Yeah. you know? But I want to get into this article real quick. This is the first article of the night. Make sure I hit the right one, man. Boom. But the disrespect is wild. Very wild, man. I'm going to just show y'all some stats right quick. This should be motivation for Bama. This should have Bama even more turned up, man. For real. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Now, where Alabama landed in way too early top 25 rankings for 2026. The 2025 college football season ended on Monday with Indiana defeating Miami. But before the confetti could be cleaned up at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, the attention was already turning to the 2026 football season, with betting odds for next year's national champion in way too early top 25 rankings, compiled by several outlets being released. But Below is a roundup of where UA ranked in several early top 25s for the 2026 campaign. So on three, ranked Bama at 17. Now 17, anything below 10 is very, very disrespectful, dog, right? I repeat, huh? It's very, very disrespectful, man, huh? Yeah. First of all, how the hell could Bama even be below 10? You talking about a team who was a playoff team, right? Last year, well, this year, honestly. You talking about a team returning a lot of freshmen and sophomores, especially on the defensive side of the ball, right? Right. Now I understand you can say, oh, they lost a lot of players to the portal. They lost a lot of old linemen, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But at the end of the day, what did they do in the portal? What did they gain, man, in the portal, huh? Yeah. The talent they acquired, how the hell could you possibly put or rank Bama anywhere below the top 10 spots? How in the hell can we sit here and say that Bama is not top 10? Now, I know this is before, and then I'm going to get into the after rankings, huh, in a minute. I'm even curious to see how Kalen DeBoer voted as well. But boom, you know what the real business is, man. I repeat, huh? What the real business is round here, round yonder. I really gotta wonder, man, for real. But on three ranks them at 17. Boom. ESPN 21. Are you kidding me, man? ESPN 21. And we all know. ESPN always had a certain little slight hate, huh, towards Bama. Any chance they get, them analysts up there round yonder, the Stephen A. Smiths, the Cowherds, huh? Boom, the Shannon Sharps, etc. The list goes on. And really, the only one that really gives the SEC its props is really probably who? Cam Newton, right? Yeah, man. And even sometimes Cam Newton is a big ass goofy, huh? Yeah. So ESPN ranked Bama 21. Very, very disrespectful, huh? Yeah. CBS Sports ranked them at 15. The Athletic 20. Sports Illustrated, huh? 15. USA Today Sports 11. Huh? Yahoo Sports 12. Huh? Pro Football Focus. And what the hell is Pro Football Focus doing voting on college football, huh? You hear me? Anyway, man, no cap. Why the hell is PFF voting on college football teams, talking about where they ranked or where they shouldn't be ranked? Come on now, Poppy Cobb. Sporting News ranks Alabama 12. Athlon Sports 15, Fox Sports 20. Come on, man. Bleacher Report, huh? 11. So the total disrespect that everyone is showing Bama. Oh, who we got in the building? Who we got in the building, man? Hold on, me. Yeah. Shout out Merce. Shout out Merce. Shout out Merce. What the hell? Merce Creedy in the building, man. Ain't you the one that called me a jive turkey for telling you Indiana was for real? Oh, man. Hey, shout out Merce Craig in the building, man. You jive turkey jack. You smooth criminal, man. You hear me, homie? You still a jive turkey, man. Heavy, homie. Yeah. You in Indiana, Jack. A bunch of jive turkeys, man. You're damn right, man. I called you one before, and I call you one again, man. Roll Tide, full of pride, forever, man. Yeah. Huh? SEC gonna be struggling to get anyone in top 10. What? Are you kidding me, baby? Yeah. Oh, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Mercredi. I'm gonna get into the current rankings in a minute after I finish this one up here. But don't even worry about it, man, because guess what? The SEC will and always will reign supreme. And like I say, let's just solve this problem. So let's start telling the committee or whoever makes the schedules or talk to the people who put teams in certain conferences, right? And tell them, just take one team, whether it's Ohio State, whether it's Indiana, whether it's Oregon, whoever, man, boom. Even maybe a Wisconsin, maybe, baby, but put them in the SEC and let them play the SEC schedule. Let them go through a gauntlet like Bama's and the Georgias and the Tennessees and everybody else. And then when it's all said and done at the end of the season, right, then boom, we can really see whether Big Ten ranks or doesn't rank. But until that happens, my boy, we're talking one game. Anyone can get prepared and ready for one game. And taking nothing away from Indiana, they were built through the portal, huh? They were given billions through the portal, huh? So how much credit at the end of the day, huh? Can we really give Kurt Signetti and his staff, huh? Yeah. I mean, you're getting funneled billions of dollars. You just seen the Dallas Maverick owner. What's his name? He said he's a certified booster, and a certified contributor. So what the hell do you really mean? At the end of the day, let's calm it way down. Scouting is much easier. It's much more beneficial when you what? When you have what, baby? Guapino, huh? Federale, machismo, denali, linguini, man, fettuccine, huh? Bingini, dog, huh? Guapino, dog, huh? You know? So let's calm it way the hell down. And we can solve all the issues, huh? Answer everybody's questions. Throw one of them punk ass teams from the Big Ten up in the SEC round yonder, period. And then it will all be solved. Give them the same schedule as you give Bama, as you give the Georgias, huh? Boom. As you give the South Carolinas, the Tennessees, whoever, dog. Yeah. And give them a real tough schedule, baby. Yeah. And we see how they pan out. But until then, Mercredi, shut the hell up. You're still a jive turkey, Jack. Yeah, man. You and anybody else who think the Big Ten is better than the SEC. I don't care what you talking about. You dig me, man? Colin Cowherd, man. Stephen A. Smith, man. Paul Feinbaum, man. Cam Newton, man. Nobody, man. Huh? I don't give a damn. You hear me? Heavy. On a week in, week out basis every Saturday, boom. The SEC is a tough gauntlet. Yeah, man. Heavy. You hear me, huh? Yeah. They want to talk about bowl games. Let's be honest, man. Some of them teams don't even be up and prepared for bowl games for real. you know? Heavy. And I understand no excuses. But man, you coming from the SEC, right? You want to be in that playoff, Jack. So guess what, Jive Turkey Jack? You and everybody else still a Jive Turkey. Gobble, gobble, bitch. Gobble, gobble. Huh? Yeah. Roll Tide. The fuck going on around here? Huh? Man, what, man? Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, we got the haters in the building tonight, right? We got the haters in the building tonight, round yonder, baby. Heavy, man. Yeah. Alabama got courage stomped 3 times, including a Florida State, putrid, including a putrid Florida State, 4 total losses. Don't deserve to be in 220. What? First of all, you don't deserve to be typing on this bitch with the grammatical errors you typing with, homie. You hear me, huh? Heavy, man. Early, man. Roll Tide, huh? Yeah. Bitch, yeah. Learn to type first, my boy. What's your name? Eric Schneider, 4976. Learn to type, Snyder. I know you don't know how to use a typewriter. The fuck? Huh? What the hell is you typing, my boy? Fix your grammatical errors before you come in here capping and yapping, huh? Yeah. And matter of fact, since you want to cap and yap, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the damn channel, my boy. Do that first, huh? Twitter finger Jack. And make sure you share this with everybody you know, even your hoe. Huh? Called a popo hoe. The hell wrong with him, man? He don't want Big SKOL to get him. Never should have been in the playoff. Here we go again. That's what everyone loves to say. Oh, Bama this. Matter of fact, let me stop sharing this screen right quick, man. Boom. Everyone loves to say that, oh, Bama this, Bama that. They shouldn't have been in the playoff. Oh, this, oh, that. How? Once again, like, how? Come on, man. Chat. Fire his punk ass up. How the hell did Bama did not deserve to be in the playoff? What? Huh? Are you kidding me, baby? Yeah. Huh? If Miami deserved to be in, huh? Bama deserved to be in, right? Right. Huh? Yeah, man. Come on, man. So if Bama didn't deserve to be in, Indiana blew out Oregon too. So I ask you, did Oregon deserve to be in? Huh? Indiana put up 50 plus on them boys. Huh? So what's the real scoop? What's the real 4-1-1? I understand it's Bama hate. Yeah, I understand the Bama hate. But let's stop the cat, bro. Bama went on a run, went through a gauntlet for a damn schedule, beat all the good teams in the SEC, huh? Yeah, beat Georgia at home. Don't talk to me about what happened in the SEC championship. We beat Georgia at home, homegrown. Okay, the Florida State loss, it was bad. First game of the season. Come on, man. I mean, come on, man. Yeah. You want to talk about Bama shouldn't have been in? You come back and beat Oklahoma, being down 17 at Oklahoma, in Oklahoma. You hear me? In the playoff. So they won a playoff game. They show progress, but Bama shouldn't have been in. When you have a team like Virginia or Duke who could have potentially been in. Are you kidding me, baby? Yeah. So let's stop the cap. Period, man. Yeah, if you say Bama shouldn't have been in, I don't care if Miami played for the Natty. If Bama shouldn't have been in, Miami shouldn't have been, homie. Yeah. You hear me? If we talking facts and real stats as far as the regular season goes. What you telling me here, man? If Bama shouldn't have been in, James Madison for damn show shouldn't have been in. If Bama shouldn't have been in, guess what? You goofy, you goof troop boy, you Fruit Loop boy, you sweet as pie boy, huh? If Bama shouldn't have been in, homie, Tulane for damn show shouldn't have been in. So what are you telling me here? What are you telling me for real, homie? Yeah, Eric Snyder, huh? Who needs to learn how to use a typewriter? What the hell are you telling me here, my boy? Roll Tide, huh? Oh, let me guess. James Madison. Oh, they should have been in, huh? Yeah. Oh, the committee isn't flawed at all, huh? Yeah. Bitch, yeah. Stop the damn cap. If you put James Madison in there, huh? Yeah. And you put Tulane in there, huh? Yeah. You telling me what about Bama? Don't tell me nothing about Bama, homie. Yeah, man. We may have got smashed by Indiana, right? But we weren't the only team to get smashed by Indiana, right? Boom. And at the end of the day, we did what we needed to do to get up in the dance. And we belong to be in there just like anybody else. And I stand on that 10 toes down, man. For real. Heavy. This goofy right here talking about Bama shouldn't have been in. You probably a bandwagon Indiana fan as well. You know? Oh, I love to see the bandwagon fans come out the blue, out of nowhere. Everybody loves Indiana. Everybody loves Indiana. The Cinderella story. The Cinderella story coming out of Indiana. Kurt Signetti. Got all the billionaires behind him. Kurt Signetti. Oh, here we go. Come on, man. Stop the damn cap. Huh? Come on, man. I don't like a bunch of nerds trying to rank teams. This is a gladiator sport. Come on now. Come on, Dre. You know what's up, Dre. You know how the SEC get down, Dre. We know what's up, man, huh? We know what's up, man. For real. What a train at around this bitch. Come on, man. Huh? Come on, man. One more again, man. Yeah. You know how it's going down, Dre. Already, man. Yeah. We got a playoff with James Madison up in there. We got a playoff with Tulane up in there. And they want to tell me about Bama shouldn't have been in? If anything, you should have put in Vanderbilt over a damn Tulane. You should have put in a damn who they want to name, man. What other team you want to name, man? A Notre Dame. We ain't even got to make it about the SEC. You should have put it. You could have put in Notre Dame in over Tulane. You know, Notre Dame versus Ole Miss. Hell yeah, a much better game. You know, yeah. Notre Dame versus Oregon, right? A much better game. Yeah. You know. So you want to talk about the college football playoff being flawed? Talk about it full spectrum, baby. You hear me? No cap, huh? Yeah. You want to talk about this and talk about that? Well, talk about it all then, my boy. Let them know, Dre. We know what's going on with the SEC for real, man. Yeah. You know, I have to give you your props, bro. You funny though. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated, my dog. What a train in this bitch. Roll Tide, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know. shout out Mercredi, man, for at least keeping it real. And and Mercredi, you ever want to come up here and say how you feel? Just make sure it's real, dog. Let me know. I'll drop the link. Any Bama fans or SEC fans, even Big Ten fans, man, who got something to say, huh? You feeling away, huh? Come up here around yonder and look in my face. Roll Tide. Down there at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. Yeah, man. Come on now, man. Yeah. Bama just needs to join the Big Ten. For what? That's cap. Why the hell Bama need to lead the SEC for? What the hell how the hell would that benefit Bama, homie? You hear me, huh? Yeah. Hell to the no. You bring a big team, you bring a team from the Big Ten over here around yonder and let them compete for real. I want to see a Big Ten team compete with SEC teams week in, week out. Give them a brutal schedule like they do Bama every damn year. Have you seen Bama's schedule this year? Matter of fact, that's why I fucks with you, Mercredi, because I'm a do you a solid. Better yet, I'm going to do you one better. Let's get the motherfucking cheddar. We're going to look at Bama's schedule for this year. And you tell me, is Indiana schedule cap and Oregon schedule cap and any other big team schedule cap? Huh? You know? And you tell me Bama didn't deserve a playoff spot. Huh? You capping, my boy. Heavy. Give me 1 second, man. Yeah. Only 10 million in NIL for Indiana. Are you kidding me, baby? Are you really kidding me? Or are you shitting yourself, huh? Yeah, I repeat. You know? Mercredi, are you really kidding me? Or are you shitting yourself? He talking about only 10 mil for NIL for Indiana. That's cap, homie. Cap. The boy Mark Cuban from Dallas just said a few weeks ago he finna invest in Indiana. He finna contribute to Indiana. Why? Because that's where his pale ass is from, homie. Yeah. Huh? And no disrespect, huh? It's the game. This is the game. But you got to start asking yourself, how good is Signetti? For real, homie. Yeah. I understand everybody hopped on the Signetti bandwagon, but we must start asking a real question. Is Signetti really putting in the work to get these players, or is the money paying? Because we know right now, huh? It's pay for play, baby. I repeat, it is pay for play. We seen that with Bama already through the whole damn portal, right? Whole damn time. You know, we had the bitch ass boy Hollywood Smothers basically commit, sign papers, boom. Texas come over there calling people, hey, what's up, man? Bama gave you this, we'll give you this. Come on around yonder. Come on around here to Texas. Let's get some of this Texas oil money. Oh, yes, Smothers. You're a Hollywood god. We love your kind around here, boy. Come on here and tote that tater, boy. We got this oil money. We got this rig money, boy. We'll set you straight, boy. Give a fuck about Bama, boy. Come over here to Texas, boy. Them horns. Them motherfucking horns, you son bitch. You hear me? Yeah. We watch Bama every move, son bitch. We want you, boy. We want you right here, right now, boy. Bama gave you 2 mil, we'll give you 4. Now get your running back ass over here and tote that damn tater and tote that damn mater, boy. And we'll pay you well, boy. Huh? What you telling me, man? This is the college damn realm. So don't tell me about Indiana and Kirk Signetti. Nah. I want to see what Signetti really about. You take away Signetti money and his boosters and Mark Cuban, huh? And the NIL and the transfer portal. I'm probably taking the board over Signetti, homie. Yeah. Period. No cap. Huh? Yeah. Now I give him credit. I give him credit for this year. You know, a lot of players followed him. He developed his players very well. But at the end of the day, let's not forget where the money really coming from. And having a certain amount of money, a certain type of support from a Mark Cuban. What? Oh, you got way more resources and you can get way more assets when you dealing with a motherfucker like Cuban. A motherfucker with the big guapino, man, the big bag, man, the federale, the nacho cheese. I repeat, the nacho cheese, baby. Yeah. Huh? So let's stop the cap, man, for real, homie. Yeah. He say only 10 mil. What? Come on now, man. Yeah. 9, why was the Bama players' eyes so wide when they were leaving the Rose Bowl? Because they got their ass beat. What the hell you mean, why were their eyes so wide, Mercredi? I mean, that's a dumbass question. You hear me, my boy? We got our ass stomped out, beat down. Oh, I respect it, Indiana. They did their damn thing. They came in there and was ready to handle that business, nigga. Huh? Yeah, respect, homie. But it's roll tide. We'll see you next year. We'll see you next year. Believe that, homie. Roll tide. No title game since 2022. SEC is over. Nah, but I think your mama's over. Matter of fact, Eric Snyder, nah, SEC ain't over. Nah, homie, but I want to see your mama bend over, huh? Yeah. That's what I really want, man. You know, I want to see your mama bent over, homie. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want your mama bent over and I want to make her cheeks clap, homie. Yeah. You know what I mean? You hear me, homie? Yeah. I want her riding in my lap, making them big cheeks clap, my boy. Yeah. Bitch, yeah. So can we arrange that, Eric Snyder? Can you arrange that for me? I want your mother. Huh? Am I clear enough for you? I want your mama. Huh? I want your mama busting open on all 10 toes. 10 toes down. We don't play around. So can you set that up, Eric Snyder, somehow, some way, homie? Yeah. I want your mama on my lap throwing it back. Yeah. You hear me? Heavy, man. He talking about the SEC over. Bitch, SEC been here and ain't going nowhere. You hear me, bitch? Huh? Roll tide. Huh? What's wrong with him, man? You know where you at, boy? Do you know where you at, boy? Huh? Better wake up round yonder, man. Yeah. Huh? Heavy. Here I thought I was going to a game when I bought those tickets to the Rose Bowl. Didn't realize Bama left their game back in Alabama. Why they so scared? Oh, come on, Mercedes. You gonna lean on that game all year? Huh? You gonna lean on that game all year? Guess what? Let's make a bet, Mercredi. I guarantee Bama make it to the semifinal next year. Huh? Let's make a bet, damn Mercredi. Since you such a Indiana nut rider now, let's make a damn bet. Oh, no, they weak. Man, it's easy to go undefeated during a regular season when you ain't playing no damn body. You know what I mean? It's easy to go damn 11-0, 12-0 in the regular season when you got a weak ass schedule, bro. You hear me? No cap. Heavy. You know, Ohio State, who they play. Texas, only ranked team they ever played the whole season, huh? Until they ran across Indiana. Right. All right. I know it. Right. It's cool though, man. It's so cool. It's so smooth. You know what I mean? I understand the Bama hate. Hey, the whole college world been hating on Bama. That's what happens when you win. That's what happened when Saban turned it around. So it's all good. But we'll be back. We'll be back. And really, the way teams watch us and come try to poach our players every damn offseason, bro. You hear me? Yeah. The way ESPN talks about us so much, bro. You hear me, huh? Yeah. Yeah. The way all them coaches came off the Saban tree and trying to be just like Saban, huh? Yeah. Bama's still the standard, baby. Bama's still the one. Never the two chump punk. The one, huh? Yeah. Bitch, yeah. Roll Tide. The fuck? Fuck wrong with him, man? Yeah. Man, talk to him, Delt. Talk to him, homie. Let him know, man. Yeah. Nah, man. Yo, Miami almost won. One block punt for a touchdown was the difference in the game. Thank you, Delton, my boy. Heavy. Snyder not with the typewriter. Come on, man. One more again, man. Come on, bruh. Are you kidding me, baby? Yeah, Miami should have won the fucking game. The difference in the game was a damn punt block for a touchdown. Delton is exactly right, dog. No cap. Come on, man. You kidding me, man? Ran the ball all over them dudes for real, man. Yeah. Are you kidding me, man? Yeah. Talk to him again, Delton. I mean, fuck, bro. Huh? Roll Tide, man. Come on, man. These dudes be so goofy, man. They just so happy to see Bama lose. You know what I mean? They just be so every time Bama lose, they be so damn happy. But the same teams talking about Bama be the same ones coming over here trying to poach our players, talk to our coaches. You know what I mean? Fuck with the cheerleaders. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? Try to take the swag, steal the Bama swag, all that. Coach like Saban, right? All that, man. Yeah. They try to do everything Bama did, not understanding they won't ever catch up, bro. Period. No cap. You know? They try to be just like Bama, but they don't want to admit it. Motherfuckers been copying Bama for years, man. For real. Heavy. And when Saban left, everybody took the opportunity. Oh, it's over. The dynasty's over. No more Bama. Bama's burning. Bama's burning. Because Bama didn't kick their ass for years. Now they finally got a chance to beat Bama. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Dudes be cat, man. I'm gonna get back into this article right quick. Then I'm gonna hit the comments up again, man. You come in the chat, like it up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Side note: become a member of the channel. Cheap price, man. Support the channel. Support the grind for real. You know what I mean? Get exclusive content, exclusive pre-video content, exclusive live member lives only, bro. Period. No cap, homie. Yeah. Roll Tide. We here. Finish this article up right quick, man. Yeah, give me 1 second. So we gonna dive back into the disrespect Bama has received already. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second, man. Boom. So where I finish it right? What we on? Oh, okay, so Bleacher Report 11. UA has to replace a number of key contributors this offseason, including underclassmen Caden Proctor, Ty Simpson, and Parker Brailsford, who all declared for the 26 NFL. About to 16 seniors who exhausted their eligibility and hope to hear their names called in late April. A few UA players with starting experience also entered the NCAA transfer portal during the 15-day window shortly after the Tide's 2025 season concluded. But see what they don't tell you. A lot of those players who entered the portal, right? Boom. First off, didn't contribute at all. And the ones who did, they didn't contribute at a high level. And at the end of the day, what did DeBoer say? He wants to build his team a certain way. And this is year 3. So we're really seeing the DeBoer transition come to fruition. Huh? I repeat, we're really seeing the DeBoer transition come to fruition. Right. So let's wait and see and calm the fuck down and watch and see how it pans out. This is truly, I repeat, truly the Boers team now. No ifs, ands, buts about it, man. For real. No more excuses. No more all Saban guys and Saban guys this. No, man. For real. This is the Boers team for real. But they never showed the players that we replaced these guys who hit the portal with. Big dogs like Racing Delgatti, homie. Terrence Mean Green. You know? Yeah, the receiver from NC State who's a real weapon. So per. They don't talk about the depth we have coming back. The guys, the young guys who were freshmen playing heavy reps last year. They never talk about that. They want to focus on the portal strictly. Why? Because everyone is riding Indiana's nuts. And they think that's the way you have to go to be a successful college football team. Period. No cap, bro. You know, I was almost all the way 100% caught up in the fact, oh, man, you know, Bama need to hit the portal, which they needed to, and they did at a high, fantastic level, right? But at the end of the day, you can't forget about your young boys, your young bulls coming up, your freshmen, your London Simmons, you know, your Xavier Browns, you know, your Mincy's, right? Your Dejon Lees, right? You can't forget about the seniors returning and coming back. Your Bray Hubbards, right? Your Keon Sabs, huh? Right? Your Michael Corrals on the line, right? You hear me, homie? Yeah. Yeah, man. But I know, I get it. Everybody's focused on the damn portal because of Indiana. But guess what, man? It's different ways to skin a cat. You know, yeah, and we gonna see. I'm telling you right now, we gonna see. Expect big things from Bama. I repeat, expect big things from Bama. The bounce back is and will be real. You hear me, dog? No cap. Roll Tide, bitch. Yeah. UA does welcome back significant pieces from his 2025 team, though, including a few veterans who chose to return to Tuscaloosa rather than turn pro. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now get to the real nitty gritty of it. Let's be real. We gonna be real about it. Let's be all the way real, right? Right, my boy. No cap. Particularly on the defensive side of the ball, the younger players on the roster will also have a chance to step into larger roles this fall. With the 19 underclassmen and seniors moving on to the next chapters of their careers, all eyes will be on quarterbacks Austin Mack and Keelan Russell as they compete for the job. And let's not forget, dog, for real, huh? Let's not forget this is Keelan Russell's second year in the system, for real, huh? Austin Mack, he's been with the board already, for real, huh? So let's comment all the way down. We're talking about a system that is 3 years in where players are really starting to get their feet wet. A defensive system where you will see a lot, even more chemistry and cohesion. Period, man. Yeah. Huh? Oh man, homie. Yeah. The Crimson Tide also signed the nation's number 5 recruiting class during the 2026 cycle. Oh, let me guess. Recruiting don't count no more, Hondo. All right, bet. Boom. So I guess recruiting means nothing. All right, bet. Boom. Cap, homie. Which features 9 players ranked among the top 100 prospects and 3 5-stars. According to the Rivals industry rankings, UA added commitments from 18 transfers, including 10 along the offensive and defensive lines. Kalen DeBoer has to replace a lot of production, but there is still plenty of talent on the Tuscaloosa campus for his 3rd season as head coach. UA will kick off the 2026 football season at home against East Carolina on Saturday, September 5th, man. Roll Tide, you hear me? Yeah. You know what I mean, though? Man, come on, man. You know what it is, homie. Yeah. Sending love from Pleasant Grove, Alabama. Shout out Pleasant Grove. You hear me, homie? Yeah, Alabama in the building, man. Alabama in the building, man. Yeah. Shout out in Frank Wood in the building, man. Roll Tide, man. Yeah. You know? Which is up, man. Yeah, huh? Come on, homie. Yeah. Roll Tide, man. I'm in the building for real. Shout out Pleasant Grove for real. Shout out the whole Alabama, man. Birmingham, from Birmingham to Tuscaloosa to Florence to the Shoals, man. You know what I mean? To Mobile to Montgomery, man. Everywhere, man. From the small towns, man, big towns everywhere, dog. You know, Sheffield, man, Corporate County, man, Tuscumbia. You know what I mean? Prattville, man, Bessemer, man. You know what I mean, bro? Straight up, dog. Hell, they talking about here around y'all, domain. Yeah, let's get it, bro. You know what I mean? The whole SEC schedule is brutal, brutal, man. Matter of fact, boom. Thank you for reminding me, my bro, my big dog, Dre. Man, let me go ahead and get to it, man. Yeah. Look up this Alabama schedule right quick, man. Yeah. They don't know what the hell they talking about, Dre. You know? All the SEC is brutal as fuck. The hell they talking about here, man? You know? Time to break this shit really down. We gotta break this down to in a boogie downtown. Wrong with these dudes, man. For real. So that's it for the first segment of the live. You got questions, comments, or opinions? Let me know. Fire that chat up. Show respect when you come in the building. Make sure you like it up for real. And once again, like, comment, and subscribe and share this with everybody and anybody you know. Now I mean, bro, heavy. Yeah. Now let's get into this Bama schedule. Dude talking stupid. 10 mil NIL deal. That's 3 players. Come on, Dre. You know? The hell wrong with him, Dre? These boys wicked, man. I swear. Yeah, man. For real, though. Swear these boys goofies, man. For real, man. Some of these boys be off their wagon, man. Off their rocker, man. For real. You know? Look what he did with 10 mil. Wait till he get 50 mil. Y'all ain't stiffing the title again, Jive Chicken. You a Jive Turkey, Indiana nut rider. You ain't never been an Indiana fan. Now you like Indiana. Now you love Indiana. I tell you what, won't you go put Signetti's balls in your mouth, Mercredi, since you lick donkey balls all day anyway. I repeat, you lick donkey balls all day anyway. Why don't you go around yonder and start with Signetti and the whole Indiana team? Matter of fact, let them run through you. Huh? Heavy, man. Yeah. You know, the way you talking, you sound like a prostitute on the strip ready to get flipped for a chip, nigga. Huh? Let me say it again. The way you talking, homie, and riding nuts, right? You sound like a prostitute on the strip ready to get flipped for a damn chip, homie. Yeah, bitch, yeah. Roll Tide. He talking about Signetti and talking about 10 mil. No, he an Indiana fan. Now everybody in the world rep Indiana. Come on, homie. This world's so fake, man. This world's so cap. Come on, you know LeVar. You know LeVar, homie, man. Shout out LeVar in the building, man. Heavy, man. Yeah, Roll Tide, man. Come on now. It's a gauntlet, eh? Come on, Delton. Big facts, man. Big facts, man. What they talking about, Del? We saw the gauntlet last year, man. You know? Heavy, man. Yeah. We know what it is and what it ain't. Come on, man. These boys tripping, man. I swear. Straight gauntlet, man. For real. You know? What up, homie? I'm late, but here. What up, everybody? Man, shout out my dog LeVar, homie. At least you showed up, my dog. For real, homie. No cap. My big dog LeVar in the building, man. Roll Tide. You know what it is. We know what it ain't. These dudes jive turkey tonight. You hear me, LeVar? We gotta let them know, man. They acting like the SEC ain't it. They talking about Big Ten because Big Ten won a natty, you know. And really, Miami should have beat them boys for real. Heavy. They talking about natties. Better tell them catch up, my boy. You know. They talking about Big Ten the best. Put Big Ten in the SEC and see what they really bow. That's all I'm saying, man. If the Big Ten so big and bad now, all of a sudden the Big Ten reigns supreme. All right, bet, cool. Put him in a damn real field. Let them play SEC football for real, week in, week out. You know what I mean, bro? Heavy. Give them the same schedule as you gave Bama, and let's see who got the better record at the end of the year. You know, bro? Come on now. Stop the cap, man. For real. What about Goalish and that dumbass War Eagle? That boy Dre Wild, man. My boy Dre Wild, homie. For real. Man, what the hell, Kelly? I'll slap you back to Green Bay, boy. Don't you ever come in here disrespecting my damn Vikings like that. You heard me, my boy? Heavy. I really shouldn't even showed your comment. You disrespectful punk. Huh? Talking about go pack, go. The Queen sucking Bama too. Boy, Kelly Schnell, boy. I see you on the street. I'm gonna hit you with a swift whip, with a swift 1-2, boy. Huh? You know what I'm saying, Kelly? What you talking about, boy? Kelly, I want to get in your wife's belly, nigga. Huh? Heavy, homie. Yeah. Let me do that for you, Kelly. How about that, huh? How about them apples round yonder? Huh? Kelly Schnell. Kelly, I want to get in your wife's belly. Now run tell that, pussy. He talking about go pack, go. Swiss cheese, boy. You hear me? Swiss cheese. Ask Jordan Love how that went, homie. Yeah. The hell going on around here tonight? Motherfuckers 0-1 tonight, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kelly, I want to get in your wife belly. Hope she ready, nigga. Huh? Yeah. Give me 1 second, man. Yeah. Break this schedule down right quick for sure. What, man? They talking this and they talking that. Now let's get into it, bro. Boom. Make sure my screen right. Lock in with me. Lock in with me. All right. So boom. Here we go. First game, September 5th, East Carolina. Easy victory, huh? Yeah. September 12th at Kentucky. At Kentucky, never an easy game. You want to break it down and be for real? Kentucky is really on the rise. Each year, they're being more competitive, getting better and better. September 19th, boom, Florida State. Revenge game at home this time, and we're going to spank that ass. I repeat, huh? Spank that ass. September 26th versus South Carolina. South Carolina, tough team. Sellers is back. They acquired some real good players through the portal. They got the left tackle in the portal. I believe Peaks, right? They got Peaks, a real big dog through the portal. So they're a much better team. So that won't be an easy game. So boom, tough game right there versus South Carolina. I'm so glad it's at home this year. Straight up, no cap. Boom, October 3rd. Here we go at Mississippi State. Mississippi State, they may be bottom of the pack as far as the SEC goes, but if any given Saturday you don't show up and bring your A game, any team can and will be beat. Mississippi State, boom. Here we go. Once again, right after that, now we talk about gauntlet. Now we talk about schedule for real, homie. Yeah. This is the difference between the SEC right here and the damn pussy ass Big Ten when it comes to in season, full year, week in, week out, ass to the motherfucking grass, back to the wall, bite down, make a big play, helmet to helmet contact, and bite your motherfucking jaws, nigga, right here, right now. Georgia, huh? Boom. Versus Georgia at home. We know who Georgia is. Dominant. Tough, boy. Heavy. October 17th, Tennessee. We ain't gonna sit here and act like Tennessee and Alabama ain't one of the biggest rivalries in college football. Always a tough game, homie, huh? Especially in recent years. And this year, it's at Tennessee. Boom, tough game, homie. Yeah, heavy. Right back to back. I repeat. Now, pay attention now. Now, y'all fire the chat up, man. Huh? I need my Bama fans to fire the chat up, man, for real. You know what I mean? Let these people know who talking cap the difference in the SEC schedule and Big Ten schedule, man, for real. Because they got it totally misconstrued early. Huh? Right after Tennessee, who we got? A&M. Top 10 team, bro. Boom. A&M, huh? After A&M, who next? LSU. Boom. They're going to be much better. Lane Kiffin, he going to do his 1-2 thing over there round yonder. A much improved team LSU will be. Boom. At Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is a totally different team now. And you ain't just walking over Vanderbilt no more, especially at home, right? Right, man. Boom. Yeah. At Vanderbilt, tough game again. And these are all back to back to back. Heavy. Okay, then a easy game comes, Chattanooga. Then we already know how Auburn goes down. Every time, man. I don't care how good or bad Auburn is, period. How good or bad Bama is, period. That's always a tough game. Rivalry games always can go left or go right. Huh? Yeah. We saw that game this year. A tough, hard fought game for Bama. So what are we talking about here? Now, since I did that, now I'm going to go break down the Indiana schedule right quick. Let's make it fair. You hear me, homie? Yeah. Huh? These guys are so cap, man. Yeah. Indiana, let's see, 2026 football schedule. Here we go. Boom. Let's break it down. We're going to whoop the whole state of Alabama this season. Hold on now, Dre. Huh? Hold on now, Dre. Now, watch your tone now, Dre. Yeah. Yeah, 4 top 20 teams in a roll tide. Come on, bro. That's guaranteed to be 4, maybe top 15 teams. You hear me, Dalton? Depending on how the rankings are at the beginning of the season, man. We know how it go, man. Yeah. Come on, bro. Let them know for real. No cap. Now let's check out this Indiana schedule. Here we go. What? Huh? Here we go. 2026 football schedule. North Texas, easy. Howard Bison, easy. Wow, are you kidding me? Western Kentucky, easy. Their first real game, real test. Minnesota, easy. You see the difference in schedule and strength of schedule? All damn ready. You hear me, homie? Yeah. So let's stop the cap, man. For real. Look at the level of competition. I said Minnesota, huh? Easy. Northwestern Wildcats, easy. Purdue, trash. USC, average, man. Maybe slightly good. Oh, man. Michigan, how will Michigan be? Nebraska, wow. Rutgers, wow. What? Huh? Washington State, Washington Huskies, wow. So are you really going to sit here with me and go back and forth with me and compare a schedule and tell me about a SEC this and a SEC that? Y'all tripping, man, for real. Tickets to the Iron Bowl are 600 to 800 in the lower bowl as of right now. Damn, that's crazy, homie, for real. What did punk ass Carl Rudolph say about 9? He need to shut the fuck up. What did he say, though? Let me know. I'm gonna get into it on the live tomorrow. Believe that. Anybody speak about 9, my brother, I'm on their head top. I'm gonna make their head drop. You know, Kyle Rudolph, tell him shut his bum ass up. Period, homie. Yeah, he's softer than Hawkinson, bro. You hear me? No cap. So let me know what he said, Del. Let me know what he said, Del. And I'm gonna deal with his punk ass tomorrow. You hear me? No cap, man. Skull Tide, Skull Vikes, Roll Tide, full of pride. Man, yeah. My boy Trey. Shout out Dre, man. I'll let you tomorrow, man. He say he about to lay up and lay the smackdown. That boy Dre wild, man. Shout out my boy Dre, man. I'll see you tomorrow, homie. No cap. Handle that business, man. Handle that real business. But yeah, don't compare to me schedules or strength of schedule this or strength of schedule that. You just can't rock and roll with it. You can't rock and roll with that with me here. It doesn't balance out at all, man. You saw how I broke down the Bama schedule compared to the Indiana schedule. And guess what? I can do that with the whole Big Ten if we want to really sit up here and compare. I can do that all night damn long, bro. You hear me, homie? Heavy all night long. For real, man. Strong. Huh? It's no comparison, my boy, at all. So to all you people saying, oh, Big Ten this, Big Ten that, cool. Put the Big Ten in the SEC and let them play ball for a year. Give them the same schedule you give Bama for a year. And let's see who has the better record at the end of the year, homie. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. For real, huh? Yeah. Get back into this, we'll be an hour in. Get back into this Bama shit, man. Give me 1 second. Now we're gonna see where Bama is officially ranked in the whole scheme of things, right? You know? Let's see where they're really ranked in the whole scheme of things. I'll probably do this segment right, man, and one more just to see the state of Bama where they at. Really break the roster down. I'll probably get up out of here, man. Once again, you got any questions, opinions, comments? Put them in the chat for real. Give me 1 second, man. But the disrespect is way crazy. The Associated Press released its final top 25 poll for the 2025 college football season on Tuesday, one day after Indiana defeated Miami 27-21 in the national championship game. Alabama checked in at number 9 in the final poll, 2 spots from its ranking of number 11 in the final poll before the college football playoff. Now that's more like it. That's more respectable, you know. And, you know, top 10, that's cool with me. That's probably where Bama should be. And you can even make the argument to say it should be even slightly higher, maybe 8, 7, somewhere around there. I'm gonna check out the teams real soon. But number 9, I'm cool with it. I can live and rock and roll with that. I can accept that. I'll say it's fair. I'll say it's pretty fair. But 21, 17, shit like that, not in the top 10, bull crap like that, that is all trash, homie. Yeah. And that's nothing but pure Bama hate. Haters, bro. Period. No cap. Heavy, man. Early, man. Yeah. You know, huh? Yeah. Alabama finished the season with an 11-4 record. The Crimson Tide went 10-2 in the regular season, lost in the SEC championship to Georgia, made the playoff as the number 9 seed, and won in the first round against Oklahoma. The season came to a close with the loss to the eventual champion Hoosiers in a Rose Bowl quarterfinal on January 1st. The ranking concludes year two under head coach Kalen DeBoer, with Alabama being ranked 8 spots higher than its final AP ranking of number 17 last season. And once again, I say that's fair. So obviously, this AP poll here took into consideration how they built in the portal, the players they acquired in the portal, right? And the players they have coming back. So here is your, what is this, top what? Top 25? Boom. Here we go. Final AP poll for 2025. Indiana 1, of course. Miami 2, Ole Miss 3, Oregon 4, Ohio State 5, Georgia 6, Texas Tech 7, Texas A&M 8. I don't even understand how A&M is ahead of Bama. For real, homie. No cap. But anyway, it is what it is, homie. Yeah. Bama 9, Notre Dame 10, BYU 11, Texas 12, Oklahoma 13, Utah 14, Vanderbilt 15, Virginia 16, Iowa 17, Tulane 18, Tulane and James Madison, Maine. Are you kidding me, baby? Yeah. James Madison 19, USC 20, Michigan 21, Houston 22, Navy 23, North Texas 24, TCU 25. So I say, yeah, man, that's fair right there. Yeah. My dog, shout out to Evil in the building, man. You know? Hey, Too Evil, how you gonna disrespect but also send a super chat, man? Ah, shout out my dog Too Evil in the building, though, man. Yeah, much appreciated, my dog. Yeah. That boy say he sent a super chat and he gonna disrespect. Come on now, man. Stop the cap, man. Yeah. Much appreciated to you though, big dog. Straight up, man. For real. That boy say, oops. You a cold one, my boy. Too Evil, you a cold piece of work, man. Yeah. For real. Now, as we know, all these rankings beginning next year probably will change and look different. I still say Bama will remain in the top 10, and no way you can kick them out the top 10 for real after being a playoff team. Now let's see, bro. Let's see where we at with it. See how DeBoer voted. I don't care too much about how DeBoer voted. Let's see the questions, man. See if I agree with some of these questions here around yonder, homie. Heavy. I'm gonna break down the roster and roll out. Here we go. You know, I think the biggest question will be the O-line at this point. Definitely the O-line, period, point blank, no cap. The 2025 season finally ended on Monday night with Indiana defeating Miami in the college football playoff national championship game. Now the page has officially been turned to the 2026 campaign. It will be year 3 of the Kalen DeBoer era at Bama, and the Crimson Tide faces several questions. Here's an early look at those after the final game of the year. How many more transfers will Bama add? And that's a major key as well, man. Like, you know, you can still add more players here and there. So if they can acquire more talent at certain positions, especially up front, once again, it will all be a win-win. The 15-day transfer portal window closed on January 16th. Although programs still have until Wednesday to process players' requests. Thus far, Alabama lost 21 players via transfer and added 18. That number does include 3 preferred walk-ons. Obvious areas of emphasis for the Crimson Tide. Coaches were on the offensive line and defensive lines, which they definitely addressed early. As UA brought in 11 total transfers along the line of scrimmage, Alabama is a hair over 85 players on its 2026 roster. But that number no longer matters. Teams now have a limit of 105, 105, and while the Tide isn't likely to reach that tally, it will continue to add players for depth at certain positions. Right now, the spots in need of more numbers appear to be wide receiver and outside linebacker. Oh, yeah. The outside linebacker room definitely could add some more depth. Will we see any coaching changes? Hopefully so. Alabama saw two assistant coaches leave for other jobs. Jamarcus Shepard landed the head coaching position at Oregon State, while Nick Sheridan earned an offensive coordinator gig at Michigan State. DeBoer has since filled those vacancies on his staff, hiring Derek Nix to coach wide receivers and moving Brian Ellis from tight ends to quarterbacks. As things currently stand, the Crimson Tide only has one opening at tight ends coach, but could there be more movement among the assistants? So far, no coaches have been relieved of their duties after the 2025 season, as the focus was on the transfer portal. But with that window closing, could we see DeBoer make some hard decisions on his coaching staff ahead of year 3? And this where it's going to get very spooky, man, for real, heavy. Hey, it's all good too, Evil. Appreciate you, my dog, for real, man. No cap. SKOL Tide, for real, heavy. But this where it gets tricky right here. You know, now the portal's over. As we know, Bama was pretty much focused on the portal, getting the right players in the building, right? But now DeBoer has to really buddies or not. And you got to start with your O-line coach, period, man. No cap, homie, for real. So we're going to see what happens, man. Yeah. But DeBoer going to have to take a long look at his position coaches, man, for real. Number 3, who will win the quarterback battle? As we know, Austin Mack, Keelan Russell, that will be a true battle for that number 1 QB position. Heavy. Ty Simpson, despite receiving high interest in 7-figure deals from other teams, is turning pro after his first and only season as Alabama starting quarterback. Respect, shout out Ty for being loyal to the real Tide. That means the Tide will have a different starter behind center for a 3rd year in a row. UA will enter spring practice with 4 scholarship quarterbacks on his roster, but the competition for the first team job is expected to come down to Austin Mack and Keelan Russell. And it's going to be a real brutal battle. May the best man win, period. Alabama announced will both return for the 2026 campaign. It's too early to tell who will win what is sure to be one of the most discussed competitions in college football, but both have a strong case. Matt closed the Rose Bowl after Simpson's injury, while Russell has the 5-star talent. Which one will improve their game the most is a real question this offseason that will separate the two. Number 4, can Alabama improve its running game? And that's the real big question to me, bro. For real, homie. No matter who the quarterback is, whatever. Can you run that damn ball? Can you tote that damn tater, man? For real, no cap. Because if you can't do that, guess what? It's going to be the same outcome next year. I don't care if you all pass heavy. You got to be able to run the ball, man. Tote that rock, man. For real. You see the separation in the championship and the playoff teams and the 2 teams who were playing for the Natty, right? Right. What was the big difference? They both were beast up front, mean in those trenches, dog. I repeat, mean in those trenches, right? Right. So boom, Miami could run the ball. Indiana could run the ball. They beat you the hell up front all day, all night. So Bama, biggest improvement that must be made, I repeat, is the run game. Bottom line, point blank, period, man. No cap. I don't care who your quarterback is, bro. You can't run the ball, so what? You can't block, so what? Come on now. Yeah. Whoever wins the quarterback battle is going to need better help from his run game than what Simpson got in 25. Facts. Alabama ranked 125th out of 136 FBS teams in rushing offense with an average of 104.13 yards per game on the ground. And you would think that's a lot, but it's really not on the college level. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Don't be deceived by that number, man. For real. The running game was piss poor, for real. Over his final 3 games, UA produced 48 combined rushing yards on 58 attempts, 0.83 yards per carry. Trash, atrocious, bottom of the tier, bottom of the pack. Inexcusable for a Bama player for the Bama standard, dog. For real, homie. You hear me? Heavy. Run the damn ball. The Tide only had one running back finish with more than 300 yards for the season, Jam Miller, 504, and one player rushed for more than 100 yards in a game, Miller versus Vanderbilt, 136. Miller is out of eligibility, and Alabama has to replace 4 starters from last year's offensive line. 10 new linemen were added to the roster, plus a 5-star freshman running back, so we'll see if the run game can improve. Number 5, which defensive front players step up? Defensively, Alabama had a solid year in 25, particularly on the back end with the nation's number 9 passing defense, 169.9 yards per game. And once again, this secondary will be elite, even more elite than it was last year. It will be the strong point of the team, the defense especially, you hear me? No cap. A lot of young players returning who have gained experience, etc., etc. They're really big boys now in the system. Another year in the system under Kane Wall, Mac. So I'm expecting big things. I'm expecting great performances from this secondary once again. The secondary should be stout in 26 with plenty of experience returning. But the defensive front is a different story. That's going to be the big question on both sides of the ball, right? Right. The trenches. You hear me, dog? No cap, for real. Roll Tide. The Tide loses 5 of its 6 starters along the defensive line and in its linebacker corps, with the only returner being Wolf backer Yanze Pierre, who is a dog. Like I say, he might have the most sacks in college football this year coming up, man. For real, I stand on that 10 toes down. 4 players exhausted their eligibility: Justin Jefferson, Tim Keenan, Deontay Lawson, and LT Overton. While a 5th transferred, James Smith. Several other key reserves elected to transfer as well. Alabama added 6 defensive front players via the portal and also addressed it in its high school class. A lot of the new additions are going to have to hit. And that's where player development comes in. I always talk about it, right? Player development is key, is vital for the success of this team, period, homie. Yeah. Let's not just get caught up in the portal, homie. Get caught up in recruiting and development as well. You hear me, huh? Yeah. If you know, you know. Number 6, what will Alabama special teams look like? Alabama didn't have a great year on special teams, finishing 12th or worse in the SEC in field goal kicking, punting, kickoff returns, and punt returns. The Tide lost 2 specialists as well as its top punt returner, and they brought in 3 specialists: punter, kicker, long snapper, via the transfer portal. Connor Talty is also back after ending the season. I expect LeCron to take his spot easily, homie. Easy work. On a high note, after a rocky middle, Alabama needs to be better in all areas, whether it's snapping, kicking, punting, and even returning and covering kicks and punts. It played a lot of freshmen on its coverage units, which isn't abnormal, but those need more consistency. Big facts, bro. Boom. The snap, holding, kick also need to improve, and with some experienced specialists joining the roster, maybe they will. And we know old boy coming from across seas, coming from Marshall, crazy leg, powerful leg, true weapon, even a punter from UNA. Crazy leg, crazy weapon, man, for real, you know? So we're going to see how it all turns out and pans out. Now I'm going to get into this last segment of the live, bro, and break down this roster and just see where Bama stands after the portal has finished. My homeboy Diddy from Alabama said y'all done. Only 3 points against Indiana. He won a battle, you Bama War Eagle talk. Man, tell him come up to the show, Andre. You know my boy? Tell him come up to the show, dog, and step up, huh? Heavy. Roll Tide, man. Heavy. War Eagle down. We clip off they damn wings, huh? Yeah. You know? Tell them come up here, Drake. Heavy, man. Who y'all QB now? It's either gonna be Austin Mack or Keelan Russell. You hear me, Dre? But them boys gonna battle it out in the spring and may the best man win. In all reality, actuality, I wouldn't care which one it is. I just want the best man on the field, bruh. Period. You know, roll tide. But yeah, tell that boy to come up here talking that heavy rhetoric. Tell him come up here round yonder and get down with me early, man. Yeah. Now, last segment of this live, man. Boom. I'm gonna break down this roster. Just see where we at. Once again, you got questions, comments, or opinions, let me know, man. Fire the chat up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, especially if you new here. And share this with everybody you know. Let's see right here, man. Boom. Go ahead, get into it. Mm-hmm. That boy, wow, man. And we'll see you in October, man. We'll see you October 17th. You hear me, Dre, man? No cap. We're gonna light them cigars on your home field this year, my boy. You know? Make sure you come, make sure you watch it live with me too, man. Live and direct with it, homie. Yeah. You know, man. Yeah. So we're gonna check out the roster, man. Basically, boom, quarterbacks. I'm gonna run through it pretty quick. Get up out of here, man. Roll tide, man. Yeah. Returning, we know Austin Mack, Keelan Russell. Those are the two guys for the job. Question is, who will win? Incoming, Jeff Tamala, Tayton Kawa. Departures, Ty Simpson. We all know he went to the NFL draft. And I repeat, respect to Ty Simpson for not becoming a true op and being loyal to Alabama despite any money that was offered to him. Respect to him, bro. Salute. Roll Tide, my dog. Yeah. Running backs, it should be a battle for the number one spot, especially since that punk chump Hollywood Smothers pulled that snake move, but it's all good. It's all right. Roll Tide. We're going to hold it down. We got talent all in the building, man. For real. Returning, Daniel Hill, Kevin Riley, A.K. Deer. I would say A.K. Deer would be the favorite coming into next season for the job. I feel like his overall running back, he gives you more of a dynamic, more of that dynamic duo dynamic he can do. He's fast, he's explosive. You know, he sees the hole, etc., man. He gives you some explosive in the pass game as well. He just needs to improve on his pass blocking, etc., homie. Yeah. But you expect him to be coming into year two, no longer a freshman. Time to put on his big boy cleats, etc., homie. Strap his helmet tight, right? And be ready to play real deal Roll Tide football, bro. Period. I want Bama to get back to murder ball. Take them boys through that, man. For real, you hear me? No cap. Incoming, Xavier Crowell. Now, don't be shocked or surprised if Xavier Crowell battles for the number one spot as well. A lot of high expectations from him. Treshawn Brown, departures, Jan Miller, graduation, Dre Washington, Richard Young, boom, out of there. Wide receivers returning 8, returning MJ Sherwin, redshirt senior, Ryan Williams. Hopefully Ryan Williams can get back to who he really is, get back to who he was his freshman year. You know, yeah. Rico Scott, glad to have him back. Lloyd Sear Brooks, he really took the next step in the playoffs during the playoffs. Derek Meadows, boom. Incoming Noah Rogers, NC State receiver, acquired him from the portal. They say he has a lot of talent, a lot of skill. So a plus to that wide receiver room. So Darian Morgan, freshman. You might see him on the field as well as a freshman. MJ Mathis. Departures, we already know. Jeremy Bernard, Isaiah Horton, portal, he's at A&M. Jalen Mbakwe, Georgia Tech. Cole Adams, Vanderbilt. Jalen Hill, SMU. Bubba Hampton, the portal, main. Boom. Tight ends. Danny Lewis Jr., Jay Lindsey, Jackson Marco, Caleb Edwards, Marshall Pritchett. I believe Marshall Pritchett and Danny Lewis Jr. probably are your starters, your main guys on the field. But at the end of the day, anyone could really step up and take that spot. But I'm leaning towards Danny Lewis Jr. right and Marshall Pritchett to step up and show out. Incoming Josh Ford, Oklahoma State. I think he will be a solid run blocker. We need more of that in the run game this year. Jackson Shuttlesworth, redshirt sophomore, Jacksonville State. Max Sutter, tight end 5. Boom. Departures, as we know, Josh Cuevas, graduation homie. Brody Dalton, graduation homie. Yeah, offensive line. Here we go. The biggest question of the team so far once again. How will they pan out? Will they have these players ready to really ball? Can we get a real run game going consistently? Returning 5, William Sanders, redshirt sophomore. Casey Poe, sophomore. Michael Corral, expecting big things from him, right? Jackson Lloyd, redshirt freshman. Maul Waldrop, redshirt freshman. So a lot of young guys, but they should be ready to produce and play. Incoming, I'm very excited about these names. At least 2, 3 for sure. Racing Delgatti, I feel like he's going to be a real pure dog. Cal Poly, redshirt junior. Ethan Fields, I feel like he's a dog as well, bro. Redshirt junior gives you more experience, right? Boom. Nick Brooks, sophomore, came from Texas. 6'7", 300 plus, a real dog in that bitch. You know, heavy. Caden Strayhorn, redshirt freshman, came over from Michigan. Ty Haywood, big signing from Michigan. Bryson Cooley, Jared Dowdy, Chris Booker, Bell Fretwell, Tyrell Miller. So the guys they acquired in the portal, homie, look for all them to really be starters, homie. Yeah, heavy, man. Yeah. Now Michael Corral, he'll probably hold that right side down, but everything else is fair game. Period, homie. Yeah. Departures, we all know Brailsford, Parker Brailsford, NFL, Caden Proctor, NFL, Vikings draft him quickly and swiftly, baby. Yeah, you know. Cam Dewberry, graduation. Gino Vandermark, graduation. Jaden Roberts, graduation. Wilkin Formby, Portal, A&M. Aulis Alinen, Portal, Kentucky. Joseph Anata, Portal Tech, Georgia Tech. Arquel Anguwam, Portal, Northwestern. Micah DeBose, Portal, Vanderbilt. Rock Montgomery, Portal, Western Kentucky, huh? Yeah. D-line, which I'm very excited about now. Returning for Tuatoa Henry, Edric Hill, Jeremiah Beeman. Expect things from him as well. Isaiah Faga, Steve Mbamoa, London Simmons. I think London Simmons is a true dog, and he will show out this year even more weight on him, more power, et cetera, homie. Yeah. Incoming, Devin Tompkins, Portal USC, big signing. Kedrick Jones, Mississippi State senior, big signing. Terrence Green, the biggest dog in the portal. Redshirt junior, Oregon, big dog for real. 6'6", 330 plus. Come on now, let's get it. Let's eat heavy. Let's win, bro. Early, homie. Yeah. Caleb Smith, redshirt freshman, Washington. A lot of a real high upside for him. It's going to come down to development once again for real. Jamarian Matthews, edge, number 9, Nolan Wilson, Kamarian Johnson, Malik Franklin, Corey Howard. Departures, as we know, Tim Keenan, graduation. LT Overton, graduation. James Smith, portal. Keon Keeley, he's probably the biggest player to leave. It may hurt you the most, but at the end of the day, I feel like you replaced him definitely, bruh, for real. Kelby Collins, portal, South Carolina. Jordan Reynard, portal, Ole Miss. Outside linebackers, Yanze Pierre, dog, you know what it is with him. Justin Hill, dog, sophomore, he gained more experience this year. Incoming, Desmond Umeozulu, very excited about this dude here. Edge rusher, 6'6", big, fast, powerful, homie, athletic for his size, especially, homie. Yeah. We still could add some more depth here in this position, right? I want to see 2 or 3 more players just for depth chart purposes, homie. Yeah. But at the end of the day, homie, all 3 of these guys should definitely contribute at a high level. Yeah. Inside linebackers, let's get it. Returning Caden Jones, Jr., QB Reese. Look out for him. Duke Johnson, sophomore. Luke Metz, Abdul Sanders. Look out for Abdul as well. Incoming Caleb Woodson, big pickup from the portal. Experience he's from Virginia Tech. You know what I'm saying? He runs like a safety, 6'3", 220. Boy can really move. Xavier Griffin, only a freshman, but man, you put weight on him. If you can get him to adapt quickly and swiftly, you hear me? He can make a lot of noise as a freshman. Really an athletic freak at the end of the day, bro. Period. Zay Hall, departures. Deontay Lawson, Justin Jefferson, Nakai Hill Green, all graduation. All will probably get NFL opportunities at some point. Cornerbacks, the room I'm most excited about this year, man. Heavy. The room I'm most excited about on the defense this year, man. Heavy. For real, no cap. I feel like these boys are gonna be elite, huh? These boys gonna make a lot of noise, huh? Yeah. This might be the best secondary in college football when it's all said and done. Period. No cap. Roll Tide. Here we go. Xavier Brown. We all know who Xavier Brown is and what he does. A real dog playmaker, huh? All that. Dejon Lee Jr. coming off his freshman year performed very well, homie. Yeah, a lot of experience, a lot of snaps, just very beneficial to him. Chuck McDonald, expect him to ball out for real. Incoming, that they pick up Carmelo O'Neal from Mercer, a junior. 6'4", 200 plus pounds, gives you a big body in that secondary as well. Jordan Edmonds, Zion Gibson, and Nick Sherman. You know, departures, Damani Jackson, Cam Calhoun. Safeties, we talk about experience, man. We talk about guys who know the game, understand the system, who can really help out the young players as well. Returning Keon Sabb, Bray Hubbard, shout out all them boys. Xavier Mincy, he got some reps last year. Red Morgan, a real dog. Dre Kirkpatrick Jr., a real dog. Can he just stay out of trouble? And Ivan Taylor. Incoming, Jeray Edwards, Ralil Kelly, huh? Deshaun Jones departed, graduation. Cameron Howard, homie, Portal Boston College. Yeah. So I'm very excited about this secondary room, homie. Yeah. Special teams returning Connor Tauti, Alex Axberhoff. Incoming Ethan Stangl, Adam Watford, punter, crazy leg out of North Alabama. Lorcan Quinn, crazy leg from Marshall. I think he will take Tauti's spot. Hands down, man. Down made the best man win. You hear me, homie? Yeah. And departures, Blake Dowd, graduation, David Bird, LS Portal. And that's what it is, man. You know? So Alabama definitely improved, homie, through the portal. You know, point blank, period, no cap. Very excited about where this team is at right now. You add some more depth at certain positions, they're very well on their way. Yeah, man. So they're pretty much it for the live. Once again, shout out Bama, Kalen DeBoer for making the necessary moves at the end of the portal, man. You know, had people worried for a little bit, homie. Yeah. But at the end of the day, let's go make a real run. I like the moves they made. I like what they did. Now it's time to put it all together, man. Yeah. Once again, bro, hey, fire the chat up. You come in here, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Big SKOL here, man. Roll Tide, full of pride, forever. You know? Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. Yeah, man. You know what it is. Holla at y'all next time, man. Roll Tide, forever. Yeah.